Okay, are we live now? Yes, I think we are. Hello, everybody. Good evening from me. Yeah, I'm happy to be here with everybody who is here, who chose to be here with me in this space. Hello and welcome to the first divine attunement of this year. And this year, I'm really wondering how you feel this year. I really am curious. So if you dare, please let me know in the comments. How do you feel this January month and this year? Did you get any insights? And how is your your general mood? Like your basic mood, your basic frequency or vibrations in this year? I need to say that I'm very, very happy that 2024 is here, because for me, honestly, from the 1st of January, the basic feeling, like the basic mood, or how to say that, the base beat in a way really shifted like big time. And I feel it as a much lighter energy in general, regardless of the processes that we all have and that still pop up. And on this earth, we signed up for that, you know. So here's to us who are sitting in this here together and signed up for this planet, which really is told that it's the most difficult planet to be on. So, hey, congratulations, you know, you can tap yourself because of that on the shoulder and say, I'm proud of myself. Yeah, for me, it's really back to these basics, back to me feeling all of me, feeling my worthiness on an absolutely new, authentic, and stable layer. This worthiness and being deserving the good, deserving the best. This was in my life quite a struggle, you know, that I really believe that I am worthy, that I am good just as I am. And I know that for many, many others, probably also for you, it was or still is that way. You know, and we can be in such a compassion with these parts in us that feel that way, that feel this not good enoughness, not worthiness, not deserving, not deservant of the best. We really can go there, to these places, to these spaces within us, and give these spaces really a heartfelt hug. A heartfelt hug. Because they deserve it. Also, if they don't believe they do. These places and spaces within us, these aspects of us, of our personality, they deserve our compassion and our innermost love. The most sweet, sweet love that we can give. These places deserve them. And then when we manage to really, really be there with these harsh places, with these places where it really feels like shit, you know, in this love, in this compassion for these spaces and aspects of us, then they can transform through being integrated in us, through liberating life force again. And that's beautiful, and that just does so good, you know, because it's our life force which is stuck there. Yeah. But I also know that it's easier said than done, you know, it's true. And I always say I understand all the souls that go crazy in this world nowadays. I fully, really have compassion with all of these souls. And it's easy to break, you know, it's easy to break. That's the easy way. But by the end of the day, we don't help ourselves with breaking, with really breaking down, I mean, and giving up. That's the breaking, I mean. And we also don't help the world. We help ourselves and the world with standing up over and over again. Standing up, not accepting no from the outside. Establishing this intrinsic worthiness, this knowing that I am deserving of the best. Because we all are, through our pure existence. So I invite you to sit with to really sit with me, with and in these words. And to take them deep within your abdomen, deeply with your breath inside of you. That I am deserving. And I am worth having, being, receiving the best for me. The best. Yeah, some people call me demanding. I call it high standards. And yes, I do have them. The people who know me know that. And I like that, you know, that I'm not going second best, that I refuse to go second best. Yeah. And I needed to work my ass off for this that I'm getting here, you know. I did this inner work so, so long and so much. Oh. And I can tell out of my own experience that it's getting lighter and lighter and lighter. The more we work, we do this real work. I always call it the real work, the work that we came here to do. Oh, there we go. I think that's better. The real work, the work within us, not outside of us, not accomplishing anything. The real work, and for me, the base for establishing purposeful action in the outside world is doing the inside work. Absolutely, without a doubt. Because once I am stable in my worthiness, in my trust to myself, trust with myself, trust to the universe, to life, to God, that it carries me, that I'm safe, to Mother Earth, then this is the real prerequisite for creation, for manifestation, for bringing forth the very best. Because I embody already the very best. So it goes from the inside out and not from the outside in. Yeah. And then we create our jobs, not our jobs squeeze us into a corset where we are so not fitting in, because one job requires this and quality of us, and we have so many qualities more that we cannot even use maybe in this job, right? So I'm for it to create our own jobs that really fulfill all our facets, that bring them forth, all these diamonds that sit and linger there within us, all these qualities and the abilities and the gifts that we bring with us, and that we fine tune and polish over the time in our lives. Yes. Well, speaking for myself, I created my job, my own job. And for the ones who actually don't know me, and still I know I need to upload on YouTube a video about who am I and what am I actually doing, and because that's still missing on my channel. But well, I am Annemarie. My name is Annemarie. And yeah, I bring with me the gift of connecting to the spirits of beings. This I bring with me already, but I also fine-tuned it in this life. I actually was studying speech therapy, and I am a speech therapist. Then I studied to become a psychological consultant, and I did the specialization in how do you say this in English? Just give me a sec. Solution-oriented and systemic therapy. So what that means is when somebody comes to me, I know that this person is one part of a bigger system, as we all are, mostly our families, but then also the wider circle. And I'm also putting this within the therapy, this consideration of there are more, that's just one part of the system. So this I did in my life, and then I got very interested because of myself in the physical body as well. So I started really with the soul, I first developed my soul qualities, which are clairsentience and clairvoyance, and a little bit clairaudience, not so strong. And then I kind of came down into the personality from the soul level. I started with, and I finished this psychological consultant. And then I went down into the body because I felt that I want to work really with the people on every level, on really every level of their beingness, because it's just so much quicker. The results are so much quicker and so much more deep going. Yeah. And then I became a nutritionist. Mm. And I learned also how to interpret blood results, and also about very potent, more alternative ways of making the body healthy, or of prevention as well. And so this is what I'm doing now all together. Also, I'm an artist, I'm a singer. That's like my passion, my life passion is singing and dancing, but especially singing. When I sing, and it started when I was a little girl, then I go to this place, to this space where we actually are going to dive in and tune in today together, where there is only peace, only calmness, and ecstasy. There is everything, because this is this source, this powerful source of creation. And yeah, I was born in Romania, and I lived almost all my life in Germany until I found my king, because I'm a queen. I found my king in Slovenia, and then I also moved here, and then we went around the world and came back to Slovenia, and now we are here. Yeah. Also in the Istrian part, and we just love it. I love to be close to the sea because it's just so healing for me, so nourishing for me. Yeah. And we have a little doggy and a cat for now. Yes. So just a little bit, very roughly, about me, so you also can feel a little more where I'm coming from, what's my background. Yeah, and I also always, since I'm a little girl, I'm interested to know more about exactly this space that I always visited intuitively and kind of normally, because I felt that this space is for me almost more real than sometimes this life and this reality. So I started very soon to discover, or to wanting to learn more, to explore these other realms, these other spaces that seems for so many so mysterious, and they are very wow, yes. Oh, I feel that my body starts to vibrate, and I feel now it's time to dive a little inside and go a little deeper, and also to ground. This is, as I say, always the first step, like because when this energy, which I feel now, is getting stronger and stronger, like it's now, and we don't ground that, then it can very, very quickly happen that we feel very ungrounded, and that we are not able to really hold this amount of light, this amount of power. So I suppose that also you, the people who are here today, are very strong souls, very old souls. And yeah, I think it's great to know for you that you are a part of building this power that we will all experience today. Um, many times my clear senses work like this, that I just see pictures. I talk to people, or I am just, and then I see with open eyes pictures inside of my head. And right now it was shown to me, and this picture I actually also saw today in my meditation already, the fountain in my heart space. And when I say heart space, I mean the energetical heart space, the fountain of love, which is luxuriously flowing in abundance. That's like the picture that I get shown right now. And it's a very powerful thing. I was today in my meditation guided to this picture and to this space, that this so from this fountain of love flows out, instead of water as we know it, I call it the sea of God. It's the substance of creation, which feels for me like almost jelly, but very fluid. How to say that? Oh God, and in English. Not easy, but it's light. The color is light, like the sunlight, and it's thicker than water, but thinner than a than a figgy pudding, than a pudding. It's there in the middle, and this substance is flowing, really sprudling out of this fountain, and it lands into a kind of a bowl shape, or also the, how is that called? This thing in the church that they drink out of, Holy Grail, this shape. And this fluid flows inside of this shape, of this Holy Grail, which is down in the pelvic area, actually. And today in the meditation, I saw how this bowl or Holy Grail is the space that we are co-creating today. And so out of my heart space, it flew into this space, this liquid of creation, of nourishment. This liquid is highly nourishing, it's quenching our thirst. And the thing is that it's so easy. It's so much more easy than we all think. The real deal, the real abundance, the real love. It just is always there. You are never in lack of abundance and love. Never. It's just that we disconnected from it. So the thing is just to reconnect it into our system. To reconnect this connection to it. And so I invite you to really lay down or sit comfortably. If you choose to sit, please keep your spine erect, so straight. And I invite you to put your awareness into the energetical heart space now. And in your inner eye, see how it appears, your fountain of love. And greet this experience, this fountain of love. And it can very much be that you feel very familiar, or that it feels very familiar to you. And see how this fountain is pouring out this liquid, this substance, which is made out of light, the substance of creation, out of the endless sea of God. And see how you can, the more you relax, so check in with your shoulders and really with the out breath. Let them sink down even more. And relax. Allow your system to relax with every out breath even more. And observe how this fountain is flowing more and more abundantly the more you relax, the more you loosen up. And this fountain is always there. This substance, this love with which it's filled, this light of consciousness is always there. So allow it now to flow abundantly, abundantly. In ease, with lots of ease and lightness. It happens from alone. You just need to observe it and to feel it. And feel what it does with you, knowing that it's in the flow, that your fountain of love, of the light of consciousness is always flowing within you. It always did, and it always will. The more you feel it, this love, this joy which sits within you, the more you can feel this overflow of this liquid, the more it flows, the more it is in the flow. And see how this fountain now overflows. It overflows abundantly, luxuriously. See how it overflows. And see how your holy grail, maybe it's golden, maybe it's out of a crystal, maybe it's out of glass, or another metal, or stone, or earth, or a plant. See how this liquid lands there and how it makes everything fertile. Every drop that lands in your holy grail becomes fertile again. Your space of creation of the Vesica Pisces becomes abundantly fertile. And enjoy to be within this process and observe and enjoy it. Feel it. Let yourself feel it. This abundance which is within you, which was always there, to which we connect now even deeper. And when it's really nicely filled and so fertile and so rich, and maybe there start to grow fruits or plants, seeds of your visions, of the dreams you were always seeing as a child already. These pictures that keep coming back of your life purpose, which are never given to you just by coincidence, but which are a sign from God, a hint what you can all be and establish what legacy you can leave here to fulfill your highest potential. This seed can grow now there abundantly. And now let's remember to ground all of this new light that came now within our system, that we received out of remembrance, out of reactivation, or activating deeper. Let's remember to ground them through feeling the floor, through even connecting deeper than just the floor with the Mother who holds us here, holds our bodies on this planet so we don't fly away. Connects us. Feel the connection to Mother Earth through your feet, through the soles of your feet. And see this abundance flowing from your fountain richly, vividly, juicy into your holy grail. And feel the difference in your system. And maybe you got shown pictures, you got impressions, you got remembrance, you got new codes of lights of your consciousness from your spirit. Wonderful. And this liquid, this love is never ending. It's abundantly flowing. And the more we share of this liquid, this love, of this light of consciousness with others, the more it flows, the more abundantly, the more prosperous, luxuriously flowing into your pelvic holy grail of creation. So now you can imagine how we today in the circle are pouring out of our holy grails into our big community circle holy grail. And how even more abundantly our fountain in the heart space is flowing, supporting this giving, this sharing, this oneness into this big, beautiful, holy grail of our beautiful group. Share your lights, share your love abundantly with all the others. Because it can just become more beautiful. And we get activated of the most pure, most deliciously pure spaces of each other in this holy grail, where only the highest of the highest information can enter and can be felt from all of us. And you can bath yourself into this big, big bowl, holy bowl, holy grail of this group, of all the people who will watch and experience this with us together. We can dive inside of this abundant, absolutely activating liquid now. We can dive inside of it with God, Goddess being the first information in this liquid, being the first vibration and frequency in this liquid. Imagine yourself how you dive inside of this liquid of creation, of purity, of divine consciousness and love. And now I'm going to be silent for approximately 10 minutes. And then I'm going to start to sing, which is a sign that in 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, we're coming back into this realm, to this reality. So enjoy this deep dive now and let yourself dive there inside deeper than you ever did, deeper than you ever did. Allow yourself this experience now. Be fully here, fully present. Allow this big presence to be received by your innermost core. As we are safe, protected and guided by the highest lights and realms of God, Goddess itself. And slowly, in your own time, start feeling the ground under yourself, under your body. You can stretch your legs, your arms, your back. And slowly but surely, come back into this space and open your eyes. I really love how it always does so good when we show up for ourselves to do something so nourishing for us, me for me, and you for you. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you so much for all the light you shared with us. I really honor you. And your existence. Thank you for being. I wish you a beautiful month. If you want to stay connected a little more than just this once a month, you can subscribe to my love letter, which I send approximately once a month out. I will pop in the link in the comments. Or you can check out my webpage where I have some beautiful tools to share with you if you feel. And otherwise, see you next time.